Good morning. Today I'm going to go over how to use an ice scraper and get your windshield clean. The very first thing we're going to do is open the car up and let's get that engine going. Give it a start for a couple of reasons. One, you want to make sure your car is going to start. If you have a rough morning, battery dies, things like that happen. So I'm going to get our defrost going. I'm going to defrost the back windshield. I'm going to turn the heat all the way up. Put the defrost on the windshield. Then I also have this defrost, which is for the mirrors. So that's all on. So I got the car running. I got two types of ice scrapers. I have this long one, which I recommend, but you have to throw it in the trunk. It is a collapsible. And then I got this short one, which one side is a smooth side for scraping, and the other side is this rough knuckle side, which is for breaking up ice. So I like to start at the top, and we got a little ice formed, which is good. I mean, bad, but good for a demonstration, because you get that thin coating of ice. So I'm going to use this scraper. This is nice because it fits in the glove box. You just put it in there and forget about it, and it's there when you need it. It's not in the way. The bigger ones, sometimes they get pulled out because, you know, you're doing stuff. Now, when you get this thin layer of ice, what you want to do, this is able to just handle it. But when it's not able to handle it, flip the scraper over and use that rough side. Most scrapers have this option, and that'll just start to break the ice up. Another thing is I forgot to put my windshield wipers up. It's a good idea because the windshield wipers don't get stuck to the glass and damage the wiper blades. Or if it's really bad and frozen, you could damage the motor over time. So I'm also going to give these a little flap to make sure they're not stuck. Now, so that's the little guy. Works great. Also, if you're not quite as tall, it is nice to have these big ones where you use the brush side just to pull all the snow off first. Like so. Get your snow cleared off. This is nice also to get in this area, like down by the blades. We're going to make sure our windshield wiper is not broken. I also snap it down like this to make sure that if there's any ice built up, it doesn't stick to it, and then you don't get a good wipe. And then we have our rough side. Now this doesn't have an ice breaking side because it is longer. You're able to get a little more leverage to break that ice up. This will just go through pretty much anything. So same deal with all the side windows. Now I do have the defrost on the back window and on these mirrors. That is a nice feature. Not all cars have it, but it is nice when you need it. Now, one thing also to remember is once you get a couple inches of snow and the ceiling heats up, when you go to stop, that snow is going to fall onto your windshield and blind you. So make sure to clean this off. And I'm going to use the brush side. I don't push down. I'm not trying to get every last little bit. I just don't want a sheet of ice coming over the windshield and blinding me. Kind of clean some of this off. Now these bristles on these brushes, they're not great for paint. So don't push down on the paint. I just gently just scoop. And hopefully I'm not scratching the crap out of my paint. But yeah, clear off your hood is a good idea. You know, you don't have to get it crystal clean, but just get it off so you don't have that sheet coming off in traffic. Yeah, we got some ice built up here, but that is just about it. We're gonna get this back. Also, another important thing, a nice big hot cup of coffee. But yeah, get all your windows clear, get your defrost going. Never dump hot water on a cold windshield. It will crack it immediately. Always use a scraper, use your defrost, really in 10 minutes or so with the car on. See, this is already starting to get warmed up. So get that. I mean, the defrost will probably take care of the rest there, but we'll give it a good scrub. Make sure your lights are visible. So I'll give a scrape across my lights. Get those. Kind of go around, brush this all off. You got a little bit of ice here. So yeah, windshield's clear. Yep, it's good to put your wiper blades up. I missed it last night, but that's how you use a ice scraper, get all your windows clean, and get you going for the day. Have a good one. If this was helpful, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.